my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm doing a anti-haul. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the first one I've ever done on my channel, and the reason is because I love all makeup. And of course, you know, if something doesn't appeal to me, I just don't talk about it. I just don't buy it. But, of course, new year, and it's time to give brands feedback, okay? Just because one person does it doesn't mean you gotta do it just like they do, okay? It is time to tell them to stop. Of course, last year brands kept coming out with products left after right after right, and they just kept pushing out products that we didn't even have time to soak in and really think about. So a lot of people, I am a victim to that, just bought it. Like, we would just buy it, we would just grab it and just not even think about it, and then by the time we actually got to use it, or by the time we realized we didn't even want it at all, it was too late. We already spent our money, and the brand has come out with a new product. So then we would have to put the shots aside, grab the new product, another product come out, we'd push that product to the side, a new one would come out, push that one to the side, and it just came so hard to catch up, and it was just overwhelming. And I'm speaking from personal experience, but I know a lot of YouTubers that I've watched have also thought about it, even have exclaimed this as well. Even big time YouTubers who actually do this as their job. Like me, I just do this as a hobby. I use my hard-earned working money to buy this stuff and show it to you myself. Well, those YouTubers actually getting paid to show you guys these, and you know, the brands just send them, and a lot of YouTubers don't even open them until maybe like a month after they've released, because they just get so much makeup in that they can't even catch up either. So it's definitely crazy. The makeup industry just keeps growing and growing, but brands, to compete against each other and to compete against new brands that are coming up, they just keep pulling out product after product after product, which is not the way to go, because then you'll lose customers, and that is definitely not what you want. So I am here to tell you what I think should go and you should definitely not buy. But again, it is my opinion. I definitely will not be buying these. If they're gifted to me or whatever, that's a different story, but me, I will not be using my hard-earned monies on these products. My Alright, so let's get started. I'm scooting more to this way because this way is my right, but on screen it might be your left, but I don't know. Okay, it's confusing. I'm gonna show the picture of the product right here, and I will tell you why I am not buying it. So the very first one that I have on my list is the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy. It does look like it has a few pretty pastel colors, but then that's it. The pastels they look beautiful. If they did that in like one of those regular like 9-pan palettes that they do, I'd probably buy it. But with this palette, they made it super big, and they added just a bunch of colors that shouldn't even be there. Like that whole bottom row that's like all pretty much, yeah, I think they are all metallics and glitters or whatever. That doesn't need to be there. And what planet is that corner brown gonna go with that pastel blue? Never. That is never gonna look good. No, 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 no. I don't know what Morphe was thinking. It is not beautiful. Plus, I don't know why they named it Icy Fantasy, because there is barely any blues in there. If you name something icy, I expect blues, whites, maybe like a few cool tone browns, because, you know, icy. There is nothing like that in this. There's only one blue, and it's not even a pretty pastel blue. It's not. I don't even understand why they put it in there. I don't know why they named it this. I don't like it. It is $25, which is a pretty good price for the pan itself, or the palette itself, because you get a lot of colors in it. It's very big, but like I said before, the shades just don't match each other. You can't create any beautiful looks with all of them. And I don't know, the palette is just a big no-go. I think it was just a huge mistake. I think this one was supposed to be a collaboration with maybe like a a foreign YouTuber, maybe from like Asia or something. I don't want to like offend the YouTuber, so I'm just doing the overall country of Asia or Europe. So I get it, you know, that's what their idea was, but honestly, I just don't think this palette is definitely worth 25 bucks. The next is, I know I might get some hate for this, but the next one is by Toxie Beauty. It is the Blendable powder brushes. Now, I love powder brushes. I always have one on hand. Like I have this one here. This one is from, I forget what this one's from. I think this one's from Flower Beauty. But I love my Laura Mercier. I love my Beauty Blender one. Actually, I can't say if I love that one. It feels nice, but I haven't used it a lot, so I can't tell you for sure. But my main ones are Laura Mercier and e.l.f. Those are the two that I usually use. But the hype that was coming out of Toxie for this made it seem like it was gonna be another palette, or made it seem like it was gonna be just something bigger, you know? The claims on this that you can use it with liquids, you can use it to blend your powders, your, you know, you can basically do your whole face with this sponge. That is what she's claiming it, and I don't think that's sanitary. I don't think that's right. The way it looks is that it's more of like a velvety feel, and that it has, you know, like little bristles on it. No. How in the world are you going to blend out your foundation well with it? How are you supposed to also put your powder foundation on top of, or powder bronzer on top of that? I don't know. I don't like it. If she marketed it as just a powder sponge, then maybe, like to set your face or to bake or whatever, then yes. But $18 for these two things that claim a lot, I don't think so. Sorry, Toxie, I love you. Your first palette, beautiful, amazing. This is just a no-go. Number 3 is the Colorpop Mint to Be. The idea of it is cute. You know, it's mint theme, it's a pastel-y, but I just can't get down with the palette. The palette itself, they did so well on their first green palette. I forget what it is. I think it's called Lucky for Life or something like that. That green palette, beautiful. This one, it's just not it. The colors just look too faded out. They look like they're gonna create just a mucky green mess on your eye. I don't like it. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't, I don't know. I just feel like I can't create a beautiful look with these because the colors just do not seem to go well together. And which is a common theme for the Morphe and the Colorpop. They just don't look good. I don't like them. Number 4 is e.l.f. I'm sorry, e.l.f. I love you. I love lots of your products. But these bite-sized palettes just aren't for me. I will admit there are some beautiful ones. I do love this, like the 4 bottom ones. Those ones are very beautiful, but they're just not for me. I am someone who needs a huge palette because I love putting multiple colors together, but I just can't deal with the 4. I love how they're trying to give it like a Natasha Denona vibes to it. I love that. And if it's Natasha Denona type formula, that's even greater. But for me personally, I just can't deal with a 4-pan eyeshadow palette. I just can't. I'm sorry. But you know, it does look good for people who, you know, are always on the go. They can just slip that in their purse, go. People who don't use a lot of makeup, they can use all 4 of those colors together for a beautiful, simple look. And they don't even need a whole palette. I get the idea. It's great. It's just not for me. And for $3, it's a good price. Honestly, 4 shades for $3, that's less than $1 a shade. So that's great. e.l.f., you definitely tried. It's just not something that skews towards me or other other advanced makeup people. You know what I'm saying? You do have some beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I will give you that. If you create some more of those, I might check them out. Next is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, I might get some hate for this one, but this is the Amarizi palette. The Amarizi highlighter, beautiful, amazing. I love it. But this palette just not it. It's not for me. It's beautiful. I know it's gonna be weird that I say this, but if you take out that sparkly blue, it's a beautiful palette. That blue should not be in there. In no way, shape, or form is that blue good in there. I don't understand why it's in there. I don't understand why they did that. It does have more pans than the normal Anastasia palette, which is cute. I get it. Amarizi's like her best friend. She's gonna do that for her. But the two shades on the bottom, I think, let's see if I can read it. It says new viewed or something like that, and OG. Those two look very similar. I feel like blended out, those two are gonna look like the exact same. I don't know why, Maya, please stop. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why Anastasia thought that was a good idea for this palette, but I don't like it. It doesn't appeal to me. There is a lot more shimmers in here than mattes. I also don't like that. I don't know, that blue is definitely just what's turning me off, which is weird because bold colors like that is always what turned me on for palettes. But when it comes to this neutral palette, that blue shouldn't be there. Next are some funny ones that I've just found. This is from the Kiki brand. This is at Ulta, and they have like a bunch of like hair products and stuff, like hair tools. These are the medium rhinestone snap hair clips. It comes in a 2-pack. And this is what I thought was ridiculous. It's 2 of these rhinestone clips for $29. Now I have this clip in my hair. I've been getting into using these. The size of it is about this big. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. I'll put a picture of the girl wearing it. But it's definitely not $29 worth of that clip. I don't know what you were thinking, kids. If someone actually buys this, I'm gonna be appalled. I think that's just to spend money for money. I would never buy that. Next is the Morphe 18A Blue Ya Away Artistry palette. Another Morphe palette. I'm sorry, Morphe. You're just not killing it in this game right now. This looks like the most monotone, cool tone blue palette ever. It's super gray, super depressing, honestly. And I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't make me, it makes me feel depressed, honestly. I don't like it. It looks like the colors are just gonna be gray and muddy and gross. And that's not something you want in a palette. You don't want gray, gross. You want beautiful pigmentation. And of course, I haven't swatched it or whatever, but just looking at it, it's not for me. I don't like it. Not gonna get it. Then the next one right after that is the 18T Truth or Bear Artistry palette. This one looks like a nice neutral palette for people who just love neutrals. I'm not a neutral person. I don't like neutral palettes. I probably maybe have 2 out of all of my collection, and I don't use them. I probably only use them when I have clients. Other than that, don't touch them. Never go near my eye. This one, it's not on my list because I'm just not appealing to it. The 3 shades that are all the way up on the end, they basically look the same. They look like they're gonna come out to the same when you blend it out. I don't like that. No one likes that. Why would you pay $18 for a palette that has literally maybe 5 shades that look exactly the same? It's ridiculous. It's, you know, it's disgusting. They literally just want your money. Because looking at this, 5 brown shades, brown slash like burgundy or whatever, look the same. 4 of the cool tone, like, I don't even know what to call those, like gray. They look gray. Look similar. 2 of like the beige colors look similar. I don't know what the point of this palette is. It's definitely not it, sis. Next is the Physicians Formula 24 Karat Gold Face Palette. This, I don't know why they call it a face palette. Maybe because you can use some of the shimmers as highlights or whatever. But if it's just because it comes with a mascara, that's dumb. It's gold. Obviously, it's called the Gold Vault. Sorry, Maya just keeps moving everything here. And they're all shimmers. It's not pretty. It's not beautiful. So Physicians Formula, sorry girl, not it. Just, I don't know. You tried, I guess. I don't know. Also, number 10 on my list is the YSL Rogue Rock and Shine lipsticks. These cost $38 and they look like kid makeup. YSL, what are you doing? Okay, now I don't own I'm gonna be real. I don't own anything by YSL. But if I were to choose something from YSL, this would not be it. It looks like a child makeup. What is the point with the random star in the middle of the lipstick? I don't understand what you were trying to do. YSL, you are very high up in standards, in formulation, and of course in name. So to see you have something that's very kid-like is very disappointing. I would not pick this up. Probably wouldn't even pick it up for my sister. Alright guys, that is everything on my anti-haul. Sorry if it felt negative, but I really just needed to let it out. So brands, please listen to us when we say this is not it. We do not want this, okay? I'm sorry if I offended anyone who actually thought these were good products or would want these products. Again, this is just my opinion. If you know, you could totally dismiss my opinion and do what you want, go ahead. You do it, girl. You do you, okay? I'm just telling you, I am not gonna spend my hard-earned working money on any of these products because I feel like they're just not worth it. Now, leave a comment down below on something that you will not be picking up from these launches. And yeah, let's just help each other out, okay? Let's not get mean in the comments, okay? Or get mean to me, please. Again, this is only my opinion. This is what I think. If you guys feel the same, if not, that's okay. That's why we all have opinions. That's why we all verbally talk about what we do. That's why we leave comments in the descriptions of like the reviews. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And the reviews and whatnot. And that's why we look at those. Okay, guys. That is all I have for you for my anti-haul. This is my January edition. I don't plan on doing one every month, but I'll try to do one as much as I can when brands just seem to be picking out too much, okay? Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below so I know. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. And also don't forget to leave a comment down below on a product that you will not be picking up. Or if one of these products is something that you will be, leave it, comment down below and tell me why. Like, give me your opinion, give me your feedback, because maybe it might change my view. I'm gonna start watching some videos on some of the reviews on these products, see if it changes my view. If not, that's fine. If it is, okay. But I highly doubt it, honestly. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day, okay? Hope this negativity didn't ruin your little aura or your vibe today, okay? I'm sorry. I love you. Okay guys, and I will see you next Friday.